Thanks for watching. We are talking to Jeff Edlund. He's Chief Technologist, Communications and Media Solutions at Hewlett Packard Enterprise. Jeff, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Now, Jeff, 5G is obviously the main theme here at MWC. So what is HP looking to achieve for its service provider customers, and how are you building out and implementing these solutions?
5G is a huge priority for us right now, and it starts at the infrastructure and it goes all the way up through the particular software solutions that the service providers will need in order to enable 5G in their network. And it's not just about the service provider. We're finding that 5G is something that enterprises really care about, and they want to know how they can advantage themselves by enabling themselves to take advantage of 5G technology very early. So just some quick examples. We announced some relationships with Samsung, two in particular. They're going to be using our Edgeline product to do their virtual RAN, so their radio access network. They've also announced a relationship with CMS. They're going to provide 5G radio for us, and we're going to provide the 5G core functions for them. We'll be able to go to market together and provide an open, standards-based solution for all of our customers.
So how will 5G impact vertical industries and in turn their own customers?
I think 5G is going to change everything. There are really three pillars that 5G is built on. The first pillar is everything becoming connected. IoT, if you've been walking around the show at all, you've seen everything from a robotic vacuum that's connected to a doorknob to a refrigerator, and it's going to get even more prolific. So that's one dimension of it. Another is the need for ultra-reliable, low-latency communications. And that's going to enable things that people are dreaming about right now that we're going to take advantage of, like autonomous driving. Get in your car, tell it where you want to go, and it takes you. That's the second pillar. Then the third pillar is we're very data-hungry people. Content is coming to us in a variety of different channels. The quality of that content is increasing, and so are the data requirements associated with it. And so that's the third pillar that this stands on. When you put all of those things together, everything becoming connected, the available of a very fast, very data-intensive network, there's no limit to the things that people will envision and create, and enterprise is really looking at utilizing these in new and interesting ways to engage their customer, provide them new products and services, and of course achieve new revenues.
Now, Jeff, network slicing, what is this all about, and how will this enable CSPs to provide tailored services and experiences for enterprise customers?
Let's use a use case to talk about slicing, and in particular gaming. So there are a lot of folks out there, my kids, that are playing Halo 9. And Halo 9 is a game that comes from the cloud. And if you're a consumer of Halo 9 and you're the cloud provider that provides that game, really at the very lowest layer, what you consider a slice is just a local area network connection. That's the best that you can do. When we start to implement slicing, we can create an ecosystem of value where the gamer can get a better experience and there can be more revenues achieved for providing that experience. So let's say that LAN connection is just the bronze connection. We could create a unique slice called silver. And in silver, what we could do is actually insert a policy function that could say, I'm going to deliver a specific quality of experience, a specific quality of service in that slice, and we could also move that out closer to the user on an edge, on a mobile edge piece of compute that's actually closer to them. So they start to get a better experience, and because we have policy, we can control it. Then the next level, we could call that bronze. We could have a bronze slice on top of that, and in bronze, not only could we provide them with that better set of quality of experience in QoS, we could actually move the game into that compute that's very close to them. So it's not having to travel all the way back to the cloud. Now all of a sudden their latency has gone way down, their playing experience has gone down, they're not getting killed instantly when they come back to life by their competitors, and gamers will pay for that because they're receiving value. And so I think that's a perfect use case of where network slicing is going to be something that the CSPs can monetize.
So how can HPE support this? What are the relevant solutions it can provide to CSPs?
So in my business, communications and media solutions, we're a software-led solution house for the CSP. And we actually make the software components that will go into the heart of the carrier network that will allow them to stand up this 5G solution for their customers. So like in our gaming example of slicing, we make that orchestration and management software that will actually allow policy to be applied to a game, move the game out to the edge so gamers can collaborate in it, manage the life cycle of that, repair any problems that might happen in the course of the gaming, and then eventually tear that game down when it's done and then make that resource available again for another workload. So we're really in a unique position where not only can we help the service provider to provide better service to the enterprises, we can additionally enable use cases for the enterprise in this new 5G world.
A recent Gartner study reported that 2/3 of organizations intend to deploy 5G by 2020, yet most CSPs may only achieve a complete end-to-end 5G infrastructure after 2025. So how do we fix this?
I think what we do is we execute a mind the gap strategy. And CMS, we've always been very good at mind the gap. 4G is not going to go away tomorrow. 5G will eventually get here. And so we can implement things now in a 4G world that will be preparatory for 5G. And because 5G is all software enabled, if we do these 4G applications via software, it's simply a software upgrade when we go to 4G. So what I'm encouraging my customers to do is to think about, okay, if an enterprise wants a private communications service, let's push that out to the edge and deliver it in 4G today. And when new radio from 5G, or what's called millimeter wave, is available, then it's a software change out there at the edge in order to enable that new connectivity, bandwidth, and low latency. So there's no reason not to start today. We can help our customers get on the journey as we wait for the CSPs and the standards and everything to evolve to deliver a 4 solution. We're the mind the gap people, and we'll make the bridge for you from 4 to 5G.
Jeff Edlund, thank you.
Thank you.